finally got the new copy. Here it is in the case. These cases, man, they're not very lasting, I gotta say. Pretty much any... Oh, that goes quickly into the replay mode. Like, pretty much any PS1 case I freaking ordered is like damaged badly. Like, this one's like slightly damaged, I think. At the hinges here. I think they're called hinges. I'm not an expert on that, but I know it's good enough. But I also got Gran Turismo 1 physically, but this one's like totally damaged here. If I open it up, it becomes like it's like all the way loose here. Like, this isn't even connected, so that kind of sucks. But I did check the bottom of the disc. Hey there, Hell Monster. How you doing, man? Welcome. Nice to see you as well. So I checked the let's also increase the volume a little bit on the Elgato, because I feel like my voice is like really louder than the game. So I checked the bottom of the disc, and it seemed like I couldn't see any scratches whatsoever. So I think we're pretty Gucci. So yeah, that's good news. Like, this seems to be a very good copy of the game. Alright. We want to do the French nationals. So what I'm gonna do, note down the horsepower is needed, 246 and 295. 5. Okay. That's pretty doable with a single car if we can. Just 2 races. So we want to get a French car. Let's get a French car that will like suit well in here. Maybe you guys want to choose a car for me. If you want, like, you know, you don't have to, but if you guys want to, feel free to choose a French car we can use for these 2 events. So something that's close to like 200 horsepower. You can't pass the driving license. Oh man. Are you using analog steering? Let's try, it's good. Drink, pour it into water straight. Has to be diagonal, otherwise it's not going to work. Are they like, there's like the straws that filter out like the dirty stuff, right? Heard about that. Oh, that's good, Hell Monster. Well, practice, man. You gotta practice. I managed to get all of the licenses. Not gold, I'm gonna admit. I didn't get a lot of gold. I mostly got bronze. Some silvers here and there, but I don't get a lot of gold. That's good. That's a good invention. Hello, Supreme Toaster. How you doing? Welcome. Nice to see you, man. Oh yeah, there's bottles of those as well. That's pretty cool. Cherry Lancia, Fiat, Alfa Romeo. I mean, Alfa Romeo. Oh my god, and it's Neuronet as well. Holy crap, there's so many guys of you. Or guys of you. That's not a proper sentence, STRONKI. There's so many of you guys. That's better. Holy crap, I didn't expect that. Welcome, all of you. I appreciate that. I should probably get an Alfa Romeo. New background / location. Well, I'm gonna tell you what it is. Are you ready for it? I'm streaming in the afternoon. That's literally it. I'm streaming in the afternoon, so there's light outside. Now you can actually see there's light coming outside the window. I normally stream in the evening when it's dark, so you can't see it. So I'm literally in the same room, so I did not move. And a very technique. Holy crap, welcome. So many of you guys. Wow. You guys, how about you guys tell me what car I should buy for like the French Wait. This is not a French. This is Italian, right? I'm Italian, not French. We need a French vehicle. I'm stupid. I'm doing okay. A bit better than the last 2 days. Like, I got a little bit more sleep. Not ideal, but I'm definitely feeling less exhausted than the last 2 days. And we got a new copy of Gran Turismo 2 today, so it's not gonna bug out in the like, this one is like without scratches as far as I've seen, so we're not gonna have any freezes and bugs anymore, I think. We could go for a Renault. Clio Megane. Clio Sport. What about a Peugeot 6206, 306? I'm not very familiar. Oh, it's that one. I'm really not sure. Oh, this is Italian, right? Yeah, that's Italian. Citroen, and I'm not digging these French vehicles a lot. Played this on the good old PS1 fun game. Oh yeah, I've been streaming this very actively the last couple of days. Because we just finished Gran Turismo 1 not too long ago. We are playing on the PlayStation 2 with backwards compatibility. What's a Venturi? Oh, that is actually French. These are probably way too powerful. Actually, that's pretty decent. 210. I could go with this thing. What about this? That's way too powerful. 200. I think this'll do. We should get this Venturi. It looks pretty sweet. What color should we do? Yellow? Yellow looks pretty sweet on it. Gonna be honest. Works with the shape. Yellow. There's no such thing as too powerful. Well, how about we get the Escudo today? Then you'll see what too powerful is. We're gonna get this car today. You will see what too powerful means. I promise you. Oh man, that's gonna be great. Yeah, but there's like hard horsepower restrictions to the events that we want to do. So the French nationals here, they allow like this race 246 max horsepower and this one 295. Reliant Robin. I don't know if... Yeah, I don't think that's in the game. There's another meme car, though. Which I was looking at last night. Renault. Go to special. So, what they basically did... A van like this. And they put a Formula 1 engine in here. This is a van with a Formula 1 engine. And the engine is in the back, by the way. It's a mid... well, in the mid, like it's an MR car. This thing has a Formula 1 engine. It's literally like taken out of a what was it, Williams? Yeah, Williams Grand Prix team. But yeah. Yes. It's a freaking minivan with a Formula 1 engine. Ford Pinto. Well, I don't have the credits yet to buy that car, but we'll definitely get it pretty soon. Ford Pinto. Oh, we got the amazing Ford Ka. It's like one of the ugliest cars ever. I believe my neighbor has this car, like in yellow. Yeah, my neighbor actually has this car. I think this is such a bleh car. No Pinto. Taurus though. The RS 2000, which is pretty sweet. Exploded when rear-ended. Oh shit! Know that. All right, how about we just do this? French National. We're gonna do Tahiti Road. Fiat Punto GT. Wait, is that a thing? Oh, crap! I have to check out the special cars there. Now look at these pleb cars we're racing against. Look what kind of awesome car we have. And these guys are just driving in pleb hatchbacks and stuff. Look at that. I really like this track, by the way, this racetrack. It's pretty sweet. Has like fast corners. I'm a big fan of like fast cornering, like fast corner tracks. Stuff like Midfield Raceway. I think like a real life racetrack, Monza, I believe, in Italy, which is I think also a very fast track. I'm a big fan of those. Fast cornering NASCAR. Shaking the left turn! Well, there is a super speedway, which is basically a NASCAR track, but there's no NASCARs in this game yet. I think they were introduced in like Gran Turismo 5? 4 maybe? 5 or 4. I'm not too sure. Oh crap, you know what I'm just noticing? Just want to make sure. Oh, never mind, everything is good. I thought maybe my delay was not implemented properly, but my delay is here. That's good. On the Autobahn. Oh, you mean the German highway thingy? German Autobahn. I mean, I've been on there a couple of times. Not me driving though, but you know, my brother driving or some other family member. Because I don't have a real driver's license. It's not bad driving there. Occasionally you'll see like a Porsche or whatever drive by pretty quickly, but and finish. How come the time change of streams? Basically, I've been having lots of trouble with sleep lately. I've been like going to bed and then I wake up after 4 hours and I couldn't fall asleep anymore, and I spend the day like super tired and bored, so I spend the day streaming, and yeah, just sleeping problems. I can't fall asleep. Like, my goal is to, you know, get back to like the normal times, but Maybe it'll shift like a few hours earlier. But yeah, I'm just having a lot of sleeping issues lately, so I'm just streaming whenever I can and whenever I feel like I have enough energy. I hope we have enough horsepower for this. Oh, it's the same track, I forgot. Kinda weird. But now we're just driving against like faster opponents, so they're a bit less plebby. But if I would like try to go online, like I basically went to bed at the time last night where I would normally go start streaming. "24-hour sleepless cycle solves it." Yeah, it can, but it's not too healthy to do that, and you know, I just try to do whatever I can, whatever feels good. I slept a little bit more today compared to like the last 2 nights, so I'm definitely feeling more awake than last night. But I'm still feeling like a little bit sleepy. Like my eyes are not like properly awake, I'm feeling, but it is manageable so far. Oh man, how are we gonna get this guy? Just like that. Sweet. That went pretty good. Oh sweet, that corner was pretty dope as well. I really like this track. The first time I noticed how much I like this track is when I was doing the driver's license test. The super license, I believe, and I had to do like a full lap with a Mini Cooper rally car, and I was like, holy shit, this is a pretty fun track. Caffeine. I mean, I did drink a lot of coffee the last few days just to stay awake a bit better, but normally I don't drink coffee that often. Occasionally I might drink some cola or something, but it really differs. There we go. We're done with this. So that's the French nationals done. I don't think I've eaten anything yet today, but I'm making my favorite food anyway, so that is like way too big of a meal, so. Terry's annoyance because of overall fatigue, so that's hungry. I think my issue is that I've not like worked out a lot or had much movement lately, because like a couple of months ago I lost my relationship, and I've lost my job, and I've lost a couple of family members, so I was like very depressed and demotivated. I'm starting to work out again, like since yesterday or something like that. So hopefully like I'm gonna be a little bit more fit in the incoming time, because you know, losing my job means sitting at home more and pretty much like not doing much else. So that's why I'm like very fatigued. But yeah, I'm starting to work out more and more to hopefully improve my my health. Because I really like had no motivation for anything the last couple of months, and it's starting to come back now, finally. All right, how about we start like farming some money for the meme car, for the Escudo, the Suzuki Escudo. Where's my V-Spec? Where's my V-Spec? Here she is. So what I'm gonna do to get money quick is go to the Grand Touring Car Trophy and enter Midfield Raceway here. This is a 3-lap race on midfield, and the prize car is worth 250,000. Food here stuff. Okay, just do it there because not exactly sure what you mean. They stuff the food with stuff? Oh, the food just sucks. Yeah. That's highly annoying. I want to like start learning how to cook more varied things for myself. Because I'm not very good at cooking, because well, it's not that I'm not very good, but I just barely know how to cook things. A couple of things, but I do want to like learn more. Am I driving on like normal tires again? Or are we still on the slicks? I'm not sure if we still on the slicks. I think we should be. I haven't touched the settings of this car at all. So it shouldn't be like changed or anything. Uh-oh. Corner. We have heat plates and microwave. My options are limited. Small apartment. Be great at cooking. Living. Yeah, that sucks if you just have limitations like that. Can't blame you for that. And yeah, if the staff, like, man, Virus had the same issue. Like, they wouldn't let him cook his own food when he was in assisted living. Like, he wanted to cook, but they wouldn't let him and stuff like that. And it was bullshit. Why are we getting this song every single time? I haven't heard a single different song than this one, I think. Maybe it's just luck or whatever, but like I keep hearing this song. The RNG on the song selections is weird. It was like a different race. There was like 5 laps. That one gave like a 500,000 car, but that was... I don't know what that was, but... Could have potentially been a slightly faster way to farm credits for the S2 though. Alright, so that's 250k in the bank. We already have like 750, so we don't even need to do this very often. Yeah, the Escudo will be funny for just... I don't know. For memes, I guess. We want to have it for the memes, right? Like, I don't think I'll be doing many events with it, but... Food was delicious on February 3rd. What food did you have? Ah! Oh crap. I'm like reading chat while driving. Have you come up with a new donation goal? No, not really. But that's mostly due to the fact that I've been getting so many donations lately that... Like, I have spare funds now thanks to you guys, so... Yeah, I'm like... It's maybe a weird thing to say, but like, I have like enough... Well, not enough, but... Like... Not entirely, but like for like the things I absolutely would want. The right way of like too much money, I guess. Like I'm not a very needy person for things. Like I have so many games already. Like I mean I kid you not, I have over 1,400 games on Steam. So it's not like I'm running out of games to stream and it's like, oh man, I really want to buy this game. It's like, games are coming out for 60 euros, and I'm like, why should I spend 60 euros on that game if I can wait and play other games and then buy it once it's like cheaper eventually? Only Doom Eternal I'll be getting on release, but I already have the money for that. Gym membership. There is a gym close by, but I already have like weights to lift at home and like exercise. Like, it's just light exercises to just stay a little bit fit, you know, to keep my body a bit healthy, but going to the gym is a bit too much for me. You know, I just do like stuff like squats, lifting some weights, make sure I do some jogging when I walk with the dog. Even though my diet is still not very healthy. But it's mostly, like, my main concern at the moment is to, you know, keep the blood flowing, because I think, like, my blood pressure, or, like, my blood flow, or whatever it is not optimal at the moment. Like, I think my blood's, like, stuck in my feet, and doesn't, like, go up a lot. Not that strong. I'm gonna be honest, I suffer from something called DCD. Which includes a low... What was it called again? Hold on. A low muscle tension, I believe. Hey there, Drago. How you doing? Welcome. I think DCD, as far as I've been informed by my doctor and stuff like that, like includes having a low muscle tension, meaning that my muscles tire out a lot quicker than other people. Hi there, Tabo. Oh my god, there's so many of you. Last night it was strange. Slept like 6 hours in the night, then all of a sudden, about 20 to 21, I started a bit sleepy and it goes an hour and a half at night, about 5. Oh, man, everyone's been having sleeping issues. Me too, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I've been, like, sleeping for 4 hours the last 2 days. Last night, thankfully, I got about 6 hours. It's starting to get a bit better, but I don't know what's up, man. Maybe there's some freaking planet, like, giving weird gravitational force fields. I don't know. But yeah, basically, you know how you, like, put tension in your biceps like this? So if I put tension in my biceps, my whole arm starts to shake. Like, no joke. Like, if I do this, yeah, I try to put tension on my bicep, my whole arm starts to shake. And I cannot prevent that. That's literally just, but I'm not sure if that's the DCD I have, but if I just put tension there, it just, my whole arm starts to shake. And I cannot stop. There's literally nothing I can do about that. Literally nothing. It's just how my muscles work. I think it's part of the DCD, but I'm not entirely focused on it. Informed about it. But yeah. Just low muscle tension in general, so anything just makes me tired super quickly. Like anything physical, like you know. So the problem is, since I tend to avoid physical things, but then I become very fatigued, so that's why I'm trying to like compensate a little bit, you know. Usually within 6 hours sleep I can't stay up normally. Oh damn. I mean, I can stay up normally, but I do feel my eyes are a bit tired. Which is not optimal, but you know, optimally I want to sleep like 8 to 9 hours. I think 9 is a good amount for me. Which may be because I'm also fatigued. Because I do notice that when I had a job, before I lost my job, oh crap, the frickin' AI is bugged. Before I lost my job, I slept way less. Like I could like sleep 7.5 hours or 8, and I would be like properly awake. Using shift makes people tired or even depressed. Oh shit. I mean, I've been depressed because of other things. You know, I mean, I lost my uncle, I lost my grandma, I lost my relationship, I lost my job. Pretty much all in the same, like, 2 months or something. So, you know, and I'm finally starting to, like, feel better and stay motivated for things. Mainly thanks to you guys. Like, I don't want to, like, sound like a butt kisser, but it's really you guys just supporting me and, you know, being so nice on the stream. Like I've really noticed that I've been having way more like active viewers on the stream, which is all of you guys, which I just appreciate, and you guys motivate me so much to, you know, take more care of myself and take life more seriously. Man, I love this racetrack. Midfield, man, it's such a nice track. I think they removed this in Gran Turismo 5 or something, and then later re-added it as DLC. I'm not too sure. There weren't any events on this track, I think. I don't remember anymore. Also, by the way, for anyone wondering, today's Friday, so tonight I will be streaming Doom, if anyone's been waiting for that. And my apologies if you're a big fan of my Doom streams, because it depends on how much I feel like playing Doom or other games. There will always be Doom on Friday, but you know, sometimes I play more or less Doom on other days, and currently I'm like addicted to Gran Turismo, and for me it's always like I play whatever I feel like playing. So currently my addiction is Gran Turismo, so I'm just playing Gran Turismo every day. But yeah, Fridays is a guarantee for Doom regardless, so that will be happening later tonight when I've had dinner, which there will be like like the stream will end later tonight or later today, and then, you know, be offline for a couple of hours, make some dinner and eat the food, and then tonight we'll be playing Doom. We'll be finishing the new Doom Community Project 2. Last few maps to go. What was the time last year when I had an unusual sickness? I've had something weird as well, like half a year ago, where I was like super sleepy. Like I was feeling super sleepy, felt like I've slept 3-4 hours, but I had slept like 10 hours or 9. Like I've had plenty of sleep, yet I was sleepy the whole day. Like I've had that like half a year ago or something weird like that. Getting sick of the food, that's not good. Probably like very non-hygienic, bad hygiene with like the cooking. Yeah, Gran Turismo is very, very addictive. Relationships have complicated. I mean, like, the relationship has been like ended for like since September, October. That's when me and my ex-girlfriend went apart. And it's pretty much like we're never getting back together anymore. Like she doesn't want that at all. So I've come to the I've like accepted it. You know, I'm in the stage of like accepting that I'm never gonna get her back anymore. I don't get as emotional about it, but I do miss her. But it's just like, you know, oh crap! I forgot to check the replay. I'm just like currently not in the mood for like any love relationships. I'm just like, no, I'll see what happens. Currently, I'm just focusing on my streams. That's like, apart from my family, which is pretty small, by the way. Like I only have really close contact with my mother and my brother. Because my mother, I live at my mother's house, and my brother is not too far away. Most of their family I don't have that much contact with, but you know, apart from my family, my streams are pretty much the most important thing. There's a similar effect on the brain as heroin. Put things into perspective with relationships. I mean, it truly had an effect on my streams, like, back at the end of the year in 2018. There were people genuinely unfollowing me on Twitch because I was salty a lot. Now, I have my moments where I can be pissed off at the game, but, you know, apparently I was being salty too often for some people that they ended up unfollowing me and not coming back to my streams anymore. Which was in the middle of my breakup period, so yeah. That had a big effect. I do appreciate it for the people who did understand it and weren't as bothered by it. But there were genuinely a couple times where I just got a breakdown in the middle of the stream and just turned the stream off and then deleted the VOD. Galactic's been like the most active viewer ever. Well, I don't think my saltiness was that bad back in the day. Maybe on certain streams and during the breakouts, my saltiness, like definitely like that period when I was in the middle of the breakup and I was trying to play Age of Empires and I had like a couple of breakdowns. Yeah, that's where I definitely like when I end up deleting my VOD is when I do like think like, yeah, this is just unwatchable bullshit. I'm gonna delete that, which has happened a few times and I was too salty. But there were a couple of people claiming, I'm not gonna throw any names out there, but there were a couple of people claiming that I was just being salty every stream, even though I was not really salty, just slightly annoyed at certain Doom mod. And a person also called me, certain person said that I was being toxic for calling certain things in games retarded. And according to him, that was an offensive word, but I digress. You should not stream that. Feel any bit like that. You should have a break. Well, you know, that's my deal to cope with certain things. Like when I was in the middle of the breakup period with my ex-girlfriend, I need to get a distraction, right? And some positivity. So for me, streaming and seeing amazing, lovely people in chat is how I forget about all my problems in life and feel happy. That's why I kept streaming, because you were like, the stream was literally the only thing I had. Because my mother was like away taking care of my grandma that passed away. So I was literally alone for a good amount of months, and I had nothing. Only my stream, like that was literally the only thing, and Light, who came over at my house because he lives pretty close to me. That was literally all I had. Don't mind salty or angry people. All of their moments, and I stick with your personality. Thank you, Toaster. I appreciate that compliment. That's very nice of you to say. I'm surprised people like you think that I have a good personality for some reason, because I'm like a very antisocial person. Like if I would describe myself in general, I'd say I'm pretty antisocial most of the time. I think. Oh crap, I don't think I have enough money. Like, I try to avoid social contact, but like I'm very awkward in a lot of moments, I think. But apparently streaming works for me, and I'm like, you guys are enjoying the streams, so I'm like, wow, okay. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh, I mean, some of the people, like, of course, one of them didn't know, but, you know, some people can always enter in the middle of a stream without knowing. But there was definitely one person who knew that I was in the middle of, like, a bad period with my ex-girlfriend, like a breakup period. Yeah, he knew it. He knew all the terrible shit going on, but he still, like, kept telling me, like, you should work on your anger, or this and that. I told him, like, well, I can't work on it at the moment when I'm, like, losing all that I love. But, you know. Yeah. I'm just... I know that person also claimed that I was salty when I was not salty. Like, if there's an annoying, stupid Doom WOD that I play and I'm just annoyed or bored by it, then the person would claim I was being salty right away. Which I think is a bit, like, some people can exaggerate. Like, some people, I think some people grab the, oh, you're salty argument way too quickly. Because if I'm like, you know, if a weird thing happens and I'm like, what the fuck, how did that happen? You know, as soon as I curse a little bit, some people are like, oh, you're salty, but it's like, no, I'm not. I'm salty if I Like, I mean, for me, saltiness is when you start being, like, very pessimistic about pretty much anything. I think that's when a person is salty. When it's like, you know, the whole pessimism route is being taken. Like, oh, this sucks, that's bad, and, like, pretty much just rambling negatively about anything happening. I think that's the moment where a person is salty. But if, like, a certain thing is happening that's just annoying me a little bit, then a person is like, oh, you're salty now. That's like when I'm like, that's the kind of stuff that annoys me, actually. When people claim I'm something I'm not, that's what annoys me. I mean, yeah, there's always a chance. But if people, like, if I'm just annoyed by a slight thing and people will start claiming, oh, Sharpie is being salty, that's what's gonna annoy me a lot more. Like, I could have a bad race and spin out a couple of times and I'd be like, ah, fuck, it's going like shit, but no, then the race is over and I'm like, okay, well, let's try again. But yeah, if the anger stays for a long, extended period of time, and the pessimism arises, yeah, that's when I'm salty. But I think it's not happened in a long time, and that's good. I'm happy about that. I think I just have a big mouth. I cope with a lot of things by just cursing a lot. Current era is censorship of swearing. Always hate how it's received. I mean, swearing is like a lot of people need to swear to deal with things. I will admit that I use the word fuck probably way more often than necessary. But, you know, I think, like, sometimes I even annoy myself with how much I use the word fuck. But yeah, for a lot of people, like, swearing, they just need it. And for me, it's definitely something I need. It releases a lot of pressure. I think YouTube is being pathetic with like, oh, we're gonna demonetize your video because you're swearing, but that's very old news. The new news is that YouTube demonetizes your video if you have offensive comments, because you can make sure someone's video gets demonetized if you just put swear comments on the video. I mean, you know, just not trying to say like left necessarily like as a description, but I would just say like a lot of people are just triggered too easily. Or as a YouTuber called The Amazing Atheist put it, the pussification of people. That's literally what's happening. There is a pussification happening. Like, people are turning into pussies, people are turning into wimps. That's basically what's happening. Been playing Jak and Daxter 1. Oh yeah, definitely. I streamed Jak and Daxter 1 not too long ago. Very fun. I will stream the others as well. I'm not saying that people cannot, like, I'm not saying men can't have feelings or emotions, right? Because I'm a very emotional person. I get emotional very quickly. But yeah, some people just like get offended so fucking easily. It's like, Jesus Christ. Like, some people just... People aren't being taught to stand up for themselves. I got bullied a lot at school. That sucks, right? But it made me a stronger person than the person I used to be. This is something that Dying Camel told me about in his stream. Bullying itself is a bad thing, right? But it has positive outcomes in life. If I wouldn't have been bullied, I probably would have been a bigger pussy. But I've been bullied a lot, and it made me stronger. Made me have more faith in myself in some way. You know, probably also some insecurities here and there, but I probably was already insecure due to other facts. But I think if I, you know, hadn't been bullied that much, I wouldn't end up standing up for myself in later years at school, where I started to get bullied by some kind of asshole that started talking shit about my mother. And then I knocked him against like a can machine, like a drinking vending machine. That felt pretty good. That was like one of the first times I stood up for myself at school, where this guy was talking shit and I reacted quickly with, you know, a little bit of violence. I didn't break anything. I didn't cause him to bleed. I kind of just used my body weight because I'm a pretty big, heavy person. You know, I'm overweight, so I use my body weight to, you know, smash him, to basically give him a hard push against the vending machine that caused him to fall on the floor. That bully never ever bullied me ever again. In fact, he wasn't a bully anymore. It was just the rest of the time I spent at school, he was very nice to me. So I'm not trying to say that violence is the answer. But just, you know, eventually you'll learn to stand up for yourself, and not necessarily always violence is the needed thing, right? You can stand up for yourself by just saying things without trying to, you know, there's a difference between, again, standing up for yourself and like, oh, I'm offended, now I'm pissed off. That's a different thing. You know, being offended and standing up for yourself are two different things in my opinion. Yeah, we just bought the Escudo because amazingness, because overpowered. Let's see if we can put like something in here though. I'm not sure if we can upgrade this vehicle, but what? You can't upgrade it? God damn it, that was possible in GT3. GT3 let me upgrade, unless it's an NA tuning thing. Let's shake NA. But I think this thing was turbo driven. God damn it. I can't find anything to improve. That's weird. Yeah, we can literally not upgrade anything, it seems. The dirt games? Yeah. I have. I'm not sure which ones. I'd have to check on my Steam and hours played. I did play a spin-off called Dirt Showdown, I believe. I really enjoyed that. That was a great game. I might even stream that as well. That was like Dirt Showdown. I really loved that game. That was a very good one. There's a couple of other Dirt games I own. I'm starting up Steam now to check it out. I guess we can upgrade this thing. Okay, it comes with super soft tires. Does it also come with, yeah, also comes with dirt tires. Good. Yeah, I think you're right, Neuronet. In Gran Turismo 3, you can upgrade this thing, make it even more crazy. So, Valve hardware survey, no thank you. Also, I think the stream might be lagging now because I opened Steam and games are being updated. So, give me a moment to quickly pause the updates for my games. There's a trillion games being updated. I'll just take a look at my library. Dirt. Arcade Dirt. Okay, so I have Dirt Rally. First one, 92 minutes played. So I haven't really played that one much. Dirt 3 Complete Edition, I've played 2 hours. Dirt 2, oh yeah, Dirt 2 I really like as well. 28 hours in Dirt 2. That's yeah, I enjoyed that. Dirt Showdown, 14 hours, really love that one. And I have Dirt 3, not played that one. Oh wait, I have Dirt 3 Complete Edition. Okay, I already mentioned that. So I have like a separate, I have Dirt 3 double on Steam, the regular version, the Complete Edition. There you go, I've mostly played Dirt 2 and Showdown. And Dirt Rally just a tiny bit. I do love rally games though. It's just that I can't cope with like games that are too big on the simulation. Like Gran Turismo, for example, is a very good like simulation-esque racing game that's like still very much doable for me. Because it's not like you're out of options. Like there's tuning, but you don't have to tune to like be successful. Oh yeah, I also did some Grid, Race Driver Grid. We'll probably get to, I'll probably get to stream some of those racing games. Not all of them though, I might skip some of the Need for Speed games. I'll do Need for Speed 2 Special Edition on the PS1. But I don't really want to play through like all of the classic Need for Speed games, because like Underground 2, Most Wanted Carbon, and like Pro Street and all that stuff. I don't think I'll want to play through those. Yes, Burnout Paradise is an absolute amazing arcade racing game. Absolutely. I'm so glad that you guys like can relate with this, because some people are like, you know what mentality with video games I hate is when people are like focus on realism. Like some people literally think the more realistic a game is, the better, which I think is absolute bullshit. Like measurement of realism in a game does not equal better, and some people think that way, which I think is super stupid. Big debates, like for example Call of Duty versus Battlefield, and people say Battlefield's better because...
Say hello to my little friend.
And another bigger example is War Thunder versus World of Tanks, because World of Tanks is less realistic than War Thunder. But yeah, realism is not a scale of quality or better. Hey there, Albert. Nice to see you. How you doing? Welcome. Where do I want to use the Escudo for? I bought the Escudo, I have no idea what the fuck I want to do with it. Well, we got a dirt event as well, but... Can we do a race on here? Oh, those, yeah, we can do here. Alright, Can one of these give like a good car? Rome, maybe? I'm doing a bit better, Albert. Had a bit more of sleep, thankfully. Not enough yet, but definitely more than the last few days. Have an issue when graphics aren't on the same level. Usually pleasant, and then suddenly a texture text which looks straight out of an MS Paint. I mean, yeah, if it doesn't properly fit, like, a lot of things should be on the same level in the game. Like, the game should be consistent with pretty much anything, quality-wise. I think it may have been race number 4 that had a good prize, but I'm not too sure. I'm just gonna check. I'm gonna do one race with the Escudo for the sake of memes. But wait. You wanna get on these? Doom with a bad choice of textures. Do you mean like classic Doom? Or the new Doom? I'll see how the Escudo Look at this monster. Well, choosing a texture doesn't quite fit with the theme or pattern. Ah, okay, gotcha. Look at how fast this car goes. Oops. So welcome to World of Overpowered. I should do a top speed test with this thing on test course. I never understood why this... Like, is this thing, like, as crazy overpowered or, like, crazy fast in real life as well? Like, is the Suzuki Escudo actually, like, this powerful? Like, does it literally go to, like, 200-ish? Cat keeps chewing the cable, oof. It's not good for both you and the cat. I mean, just look at the size of the wing. This wing is fucking crazy. I mean, I guess the top speed isn't that ridiculous so far, but it's just the acceleration, man. This thing has ridiculous acceleration. Look at this. It goes like to 300 kilometers an hour so quickly. Not fast enough. 300 kilometers an hour. We'll see on the test course how fast we'll go. I'll have to like reduce all the downforce and then just put the transmission into max speed. The great thing about this car as well is it's like a rally car as well, so you can do rally. I'll probably just get like a Peugeot 206. Ten out of 10 turn. Hey there, shiny boy. Welcome. Nice to see you. How you doing? Gran Turismo. That is absolutely 100% correct. Oh damn! Thank you very much for that follow. I appreciate that. That was like the fastest follow ever, I think. Like, Gran Turismo PogChamp, and then like follow, and it's like, damn. I appreciate that. Yes, Gran Turismo 3, I grew up with. That was my first Gran Turismo game, to be honest. The third one. Oof. And they were played with the Escudo as well, but like you could upgrade it, which is pretty crazy. We just bought the Escudo, and this is the first race we do with it, just to see how ridiculous it is. Also, I think I want to go through the finish line in reverse, because memes. Instant follower, the force of STRONKI. Well, if I look at the amount of views my channels I haven't had that many instant followers. Oh crap. Okay, maybe going in reverse is not such a good idea. Soundtrack. Weirdly enough, I don't remember that much of the GT3 soundtrack. I did love the GT1 soundtrack. GT1 we completed not too long ago on stream. I will play GT3 when we finish this. I did grow up with GT3 mostly. That was my first Gran Turismo game. If only my plan would have worked to properly go in reverse. Did I choose the correct thing? No, not really. This one is 250k. I was hoping for the 500k car, but whatever. Not that much of an issue. Oh, I can't wait to like check out the soundtracks in GT3. I think I remember a few songs, but like I mostly like I watched the intro a lot. That was good stuff. All right. Oh, this thing isn't even like very low. Because of a rally car. No idea what this is. Oh wow, it was set pretty wide and we still have like a ton of acceleration. Ah, that's what I want to Okay, let's check how ridiculous this is gonna be. Alright, so we got like pretty much like set to max speed. Still have a ton of grip. Jesus Christ. Oh boy, 400. Faster car. Well, if you can find it, then I'm willing to get it. I know there's that bus, the bus thing with the Formula 1 engine in it. Yeah. 420. Let's see how this goes. Look at the acceleration, man. Okay, hold on. No, just 100-ish. Okay. Oh man. I have like a slight freaking pain in my stomach. Maybe it's because I'm not really eaten anything yet. Oh well. Hold on. Oh, I wanted to click on. Maybe it's that awesome hamburger I had last night with like all the Tabasco and like jalapenos. Yeah, I mean this one doesn't have as many horses as the Escudo. It's also a lot heavier. But this seems to still be meme worthy. Car from GTA. I mean, those are all based off of real cars, so I don't know. Like most cars in GTA are like inspired by one or two cars that are real. So I guess technically the cars in GTA are in here. Well, at least in the newer Gran Turismo games. I don't know. With dreaded licenses. Bruh. I mean, it's not gold, but we still got him. I was very lucky on these though. These starting and stopping, I all got like gold in one go for some reason. Same with this one high-speed braking test. That was pretty funny. Alright. Now, you guys can choose a British car for me. Or maybe multiple British cars. So we're gonna note down the horses. We got 197 for the first event. Then we got 345. And then we got 394. So those are the horses we need. That needs to be a British car. Alright, that's... I like that. I like what you're saying. I like what you're saying there. We're going to the wrong city. Jag. Alright, that was too powerful. But you're talking about the old one. 470. That was too powerful as well. So we can't use this one, sadly. Type, let's take a look. Now, these two are too powerful. Sadly. Oh. Did I mean to go back? Yeah, there's some XJs in here. So we got the XJ Sport 3.2. 239 horses. We could probably do the middle one with this one, or upgrade it, of course. It's always possible. Although it is quite a heavy side, 1710 kilograms. That's heavy. XJR 369. We could use this for the last one. XK8 289. Yeah, we could use that one on the XKR 369. Could also potentially use that. We don't have anything that's like compatible with the first race, though, like a 197. Alright, so which of these Jags should I definitely get? You guys, like, tell me which one you want to see. These are very heavy, though. This is heavy as well. Man, Jags are heavy. They be heavy. That's German. Maybe. I mean, 61 horses. I mean, I'm not that picky. No, I'm just like, I'm not very picky. It's just like, you know, whatever you guys want to see me play for the event, right? Lotus. Ah, this is a cute little Lotus. We could use this one for the first event. Doesn't have that many horses. Weighs almost nothing. Nice. We're definitely gonna get... Oh crap, I didn't want to go there. Whoopsie. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're definitely gonna buy a Lotus. That's what I want now. What about the others? 638. They have nice cars in general. Yeah, we're probably gonna just get this Elisa. 141 is another Elise. Man, there's so many. See, that's the thing with Gran Turismo. Let's take one model of a car and just put like different versions of it, like 5, 6 different versions. You wouldn't know. Like, have you checked how many different GTRs the newest Gran Turismo games have? Like, so many different models, but like just slightly altered versions. It's fucking crazy. These are the horse requirements. So we have 197, 345, and 394. I don't mind like being like, you know, we don't need to be close to the max because that's like overkill. So I don't mind like having 140 horsepower or 250 or it should just be like, you know, close enough to it. Like 100 below is fine, I think, but I think we're gonna go with one of the Elise for like the first one because it's low enough on horses. 133. Like I'm not seeing any difference between these cars. Like these are pretty much the same cars. It's the same model, but just different versions. And that's what's confusing me. Yeah, they definitely do have different horsepower values, that's correct. This is 141. 190. Which would be overkill, 118. Jeez. So if we go with the highest, which is this one, the car with a cross icon mean? The car with a cross icon? Not sure which cross icon you mean. Chosen car screen. Oh, you mean this? That's some specs. Stats for nerds. No, just kidding. I mean, I could go for this car, but the thing is, like, that would be too easy because it has 190 horses. And the limit is 197, so the race will be boringly easy, but... Oh well. Oh wait, I want to see if it has a racing modification. That's the wrong menu. Oh yeah, I'm definitely doing the endurance races. But I'm saving them for last, just before the world... Like, the final world championship I save for last, but just before that I'll do endurance races. I've completed Gran Turismo 1 as well with the endurance races. Vauxhall? Sure. You can check Voxel out. They're basically opals. Like Voxel and opal is really the same thing. Oh man, how many of these I see outside. Not that interesting cars. These, however, I do like. The race cars. Like, I absolutely love these. Alright, let's go with the Elise. I'm used to saying Elise, that's how we pronounce it in the Netherlands. Elise. This will be overkill because we're like super close to the horsepower limit. Updated version of this as a free-to-play online versus game. Is there something like that? Does that even exist? A free-to-play online Gran Turismo. What? Oh man, this thing has oversteer. I mean, I know mid-engine cars often suffer from a bit of oversteer, but... Ah! Okay, maybe it's not gonna be as easy. No monkey in the tree, by the way. Gran Turismo 1 and 2 do not have a monkey on Trial Mountain. Gran Turismo 3 has a monkey on Trial Mountain. Existed free-to-play Need for Speed game, didn't survive long. Oh, Need for Speed World you're talking about, right? I tried that. A great idea, but it was way overly monetized. Like, you could not even lower your ride height or like get a proper window tint without paying real money. Like, it was very limited in a lot of regards. Way too heavily monetized. And there were hackers everywhere. Oh yeah, I've been thinking about trying to play with manual transmission. But I don't know. It's hard for me to concentrate on doing manual gears and like paying attention to the road. I've done a couple of races with manual and it is very satisfying. It's just that I cannot concentrate enough to properly do it. Like, see, I make mistakes as it is. So I was like, I should probably not do manual if I make stupid mistakes like this. Audio cues. I'm just bad at it, but I should probably maybe practice it sometime. It is very satisfying once you get to do it properly. Oh god. I think I'm worse at like shifting back. When I go in a corner, it's hard for me to predict like which gear do I take it in. But I actually played a lot of the Crew as well. I loved the Crew 1. I have the Crew 2 as well, but the Crew 2 is sadly a disappointment. Not gonna lie, I want the Crew 2 to be great, but they fucked up big time with the Crew 2. They're starting to make improvements by actually making weekly new content. But the leveling system is so stupid in the Crew 2, it's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, I agree, shifting down for me is hard as well. Very often, like, I shift down and go too low or not low enough. Alright, now we want something with about 300-ish horsepower. $369, $239, so that one's not gonna... I mean, it is heavy, so it will compensate. We'll go with this one. How about a good color, though? British Racing Green. Ooh, this one looks good as well. Westminster Blue Solid. I think I'm actually gonna go with the Westminster Blue Solid. What do you guys think? Does that look good? That look good? That look good, right? That look pretty good. We also need to buy something with a bit lower on the horses. How about, well, probably Aston Martin's not going to be lower on the horses though, but you never know. Well, ooh, DB6, yes, we might be getting that one. $335. That's enough. DB7. $335 as well. That one's too fast. Okay, so the DB6, 7 Coupe, or the Volante. Not sure what the difference is between this 335 and 35. What the fuck's the difference? Oh, it's open top. It was an open top, yeah. Alright. What do you guys say? DB6 or DB7? I'll say DB6, but if you guys want to see a DB7, then I'll get that one, but... DB6. Yeah, I thought so. This one's in GTA 5 as well. Yeah, it's a whole lot cheaper, that is true. Though money is not really a problem for me. Oh man, my freaking back. This color looks good. Oh yeah. Or should we go with the British Racing Green? That one. That was too light. Not dark enough. Go with this. Yeah, I believe like James Bond, just like in every movie, drives Aston Martins. I think that is correct. Which are like kitted out with guns and shit. Whatever the company pays the producer the most amount of money. That's a very good point you made there. But it's an old car, so it's probably gonna drive a little bit difficult, but hell, we're gonna drive in style. This car is a beauty. Yeah, it doesn't have the best grip. Oh fuck. They made it a bigger deal. Really? Ah! Fuck, I'm not sure if I can win this. Oh boy. I don't have any grip. God damn it! The handling. Burnout takedowns don't work for you? What? How come? Uh-oh. Can't you just ram cars off the road? Or am I like confusing it with something else now? Because I'm thinking about the game Burnout, and takedowns are like when you ram an opponent off the track, right? Or into a wall. Fuck man, this car stock handles absolutely shitty. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Man. Alright, I think if I put better tires on this thing, I'd be able to win. Maybe we can make it a bit lighter. I wonder, does it have a racing modification? No. Take my car to the gym. Make it lose weight. Are we gonna go overkill with racing slicks? Or should we just go with sport tires? Wait, did I say that properly? I think my sentence was like not correct. Let's try that again. Should I go with sports tires or should we go overkill with racing slicks? Price, alright, gotcha. We'll go overkill. More grip. Alright, that should probably be enough. Don't think we need like more horses on it. Just a grip that was the issue. But with racing slicks, you're pretty much like glued to the ground. Whoops. Yeah, kind of. Formula 1 cars use slicks as correct. So now we're just gonna use it on a DB6 for like glued to the ground kind of grip. Especially the super soft ones, that's like absolute glue. But yeah, just, you know, other racing cars also use slicks. Now we're probably gonna corner a lot better. Oh, look at that. Still not ideal though. But like how quickly it freaking like moves around. Like it feels super sensitive now. Holy crap. It still doesn't turn that well, but the extra grip does help. And hopefully being a lot lighter helps. Ah! I fucked it up. Even with frickin' racing slicks, this car is hard to control sometimes. Turn, damn it, turn! Turn, baby! Ah! Get it, get it, get it! Get it! Fuck yeah! It seems to stick to some gears too long over revs and turns. Yeah, that's true. Pretty much any racing game has that, I think. Also, sometimes I get like bugs in games. Oh god. Fuck, no. Sometimes I get like bugs in racing games where like my transmission. Oh fuck. Alright, we're gonna cut the corner here. Fuck you! I do what I want! Because I don't want to redo that. I like cutting corners, but fuck, it was necessary. But, yeah, sometimes I've had these bugs where it's like, in different racing games, I, like brake and then accelerate. Wait, was it braking? Wait, how did it go? Yeah, where I slow down, I brake, but my gear doesn't go down, and then I'm like stuck in a high gear while going slow, and then it goes into the correct gear when I let go of the accelerator. Nobody saw me cheat. Nothing happened. That didn't happen. You all just blinked at that quick moment and you were like, holy crap, what a save! Alright. I usually don't cut corners, but hell, if it's like that or redo the fucking race, like, yeah. Alright, let's get our car to the gym, because it is a pretty heavy car. That is indeed the wrong manufacturer. I wonder if there's a racing mod for this car. Nope. Are we gonna get it with this? I don't think we need new tires. I'm not sure. Maybe it'll be shitty as well, but we'll see. I'm only making it harder for myself to drive in like older cars. But we want to win in style. That's why we cut corners, because that's very stylish, of course. Oh, look at the sexy car. Very amazing over rev. Oh, it's a DB6. Oh, this car actually drives pretty well. But it is heavy, yeah. But holy fuck is this car stylish. This is what you drive if you're in the mafia. Like if you're in a mafia, you drive this. Or at least should. Ah! Oh god. Whew. So. No, we're doing good. The grip has failed me. Whoa! That guy just had, like... Did he just use nitro or something? Like, he suddenly went, like, super fast. Oh boy. Now this, like, the handling is okay. The problem with this car is just that it's heavy. Getaway is a nice mafia game. Ah, the Getaway. I remember that game. Isn't that like where your family gets murdered? Then you plan to like get revenge or something? Or am I confusing that with Max Payne? Because I know Max Payne had that. I think the Getaway had that as well. The Getaway also had like a very cool mechanic where you didn't have a mini-map or arrow to indicate where you're supposed to go for the mission, but instead you gotta check at your light blinkers. It's like the blinkers automatically point to the direction where you gotta go. I think that's such a great mechanic. I think Mafia might have had that mechanic as well, I'm not too sure about that. Boom. That's the British national zone. Too bad it's just a race on the same track the whole time. Witnesses, wife being shot and killed and his son out getting kidnapped by Gran. Ah, yeah. There we go. Yeah, I never played that game until completion. I only did like the first mission. I might have to play that. I forgot to save the game. I should have saved. Quite hard. Fuck, man. I remember playing Driver 3. That game was fucking insanely hard as well. Hell, even Driver 1, the first fucking mission where you're in the fucking parking garage and you gotta do all the fucking bullcrap with the car. That's fucking ridiculous. Or maybe I just sucked at Driver, but... Man, I remember having a neighbor back in the day. Like I was a teenager. I was like this 10-year-old kid I knew. I think I was like maybe 12, 13. He was like 10. And he had a PS1 with Driver 1. And he could never finish the first fucking mission in the garage. And he asked me, like, can you help me pass the mission? So I, like, came over, tried, but I couldn't beat it either. I felt so bad for the kid, though. Like he had a, like his mom bought him a PS1, got him a game, and he can't get past the first mission. Like, what the hell? True crime series are fun. Wasn't that like, what was that a part of True Crime? Was that like a part of like some other game, like Saints Row or whatever? Something else. I don't remember that, but yeah, I should look into those games. I've never played any True Crime games. Only heard about them. I know they're like an open world GTA game, I believe. Man, these nationals are pretty boring. I hate the fact that in GT2 it's like, oh, for the first race, like look at this. First race, when I have a max of 197, then you have a max of 295, then you have a max of 345. So either get different cars or upgrade them. And it's the same freaking track over and over again. I think this is like very boring and uninspiring. I just want to have a series of races I can do with the same car. Like my biggest problem with this game. Don't get me wrong, I love this game, but the events are kind of like balanced in a stupid way in that regard. Lancia. Alright, we'll get the Lancia. We'll just note down the horses. There was a lot of movie actors in that game. I didn't know that. 197 and 295. That's like 100 horsepower difference there. I mean, we could just do it with one car and just upgrade it. Just deltas. And this piece of shit. Do I want a Lancia Delta? Wait. Hold on, look at this. Lancia Delta. Lancia Delta, 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 and a Y. So there's just 4 deltas in a Y. No Stratos, but you see the Stratos over here. Oh. Christopher Walken speaking to you in a game. Weird. I think it's so kind of weird, like how Liam Neeson is your dad in Fallout 3. Oh. $22 horsepower. Fuck yeah. Maybe we should get an Alfa Romeo. Man, these old Alphas are boring though. Oh, the Stratos isn't the game. Oh, so it's probably just a reward only. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. Just got word that I'm gonna have to take my dog for a walk in a moment. He says this car is 1 apricot hill, 200 kilometers. Oh wow. I think that's so stupid to like have multiple card rewards for endurance races. Although it kind of gives it replay value, but I don't know. Oh, this one I like though. 147, that's good. We'll take this one. Ron Perlman as narrator. Oh really? Was that him in there? I mostly know him from Sons of Anarchy as well. Yeah, we'll just finish the. That's not the correct thing. All right, so we're just gonna finish these 2 races, and I'm sadly gonna have to go off for a moment. I'll probably I wanna get a little bit of a rest as well before I make dinner tonight. Like, I'm feeling suddenly very sleepy again. Thank you, Supreme Toaster. Take good care, man. I'll be online later tonight as well.
Go, Speed Racer, go!
If you'll be interested, or if you'll have time, but yeah. You have a good one, man. Thanks for chilling. And I'm just gonna do these 2 races, and then I'm gonna go offline for a few hours. So the plan is to, for me, I'm just gonna have a bit of a rest, take Doug for a walk, have a bit of a rest, make dinner, and then tonight I will be playing Doom. I appreciate that, Toaster, thank you. Like, I've really, the last couple of weeks, I've been noticing a very big increase on, active viewers, so I appreciate it so much, you guys. Like, I'm noticing, for me, mostly, if I play Doom, I get most viewers. But if I play something that's not Doom, I mostly would get 3 viewers or something, and right now it's 6 to 10 viewers when I play something that's not Doom, so I'm very surprised by that. So now I'm getting basically the amount of viewers that I used to get for Doom only. And when I'm playing Doom, I get, I think, also 10 viewers, sometimes 15 maybe. Depends. And I'm so used to the other Rome track. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to win this, jeez. I have that weak of a car. Ah! No fucking way, man. This car. Damn it. I thought I'd be able to win. This car is pretty close to the horsepower limit. God damn it, choose the... There it is. Truck guy. Alright, well, sad news, I have to end the stream right away. I was planning to finish the 2 races, but kinda am forced to take the dog for a walk, otherwise she's gonna like pee inside, and we don't want that to happen, so my apologies. But yeah, the doggo is important. She needs to go outside and have a pee. And then I'm gonna take a bit of a rest, and I'll be on like tonight. Probably in like 4 hours or something. Most likely about 4 hours or 5 hours I'll be live. So, and thank everyone for chilling with me. I really appreciate that. Let's host someone real quickly, if we can find anyone who's online. Yeah, again, like, I really appreciate all the viewers, like, when I'm playing games that are not Doom. It keeps surprising me how many people enjoy me watching something that's not Doom, so thank you guys. I never really thought Gran Turismo would be, like, kind of popular. Like, at all. Oh, is it playing Orion? Oh, Mr. Icarus is playing Doom. Go to him. And I'll see you guys in about 4 hours when I'll be playing Doom as well. So, you guys take good care. Mr. Icarus. There we go. You guys in about 4 hours with Doom. Appreciate all the awesome viewership. Thank you. Take care. See you in a few hours.